Hey everyone, what's happening? And today I was watching a video by Catherine Manning. For those who do not know who Catherine Manning is, she is a vlogger who used to be the content bug on YouTube. And she used to do social media content on how to get noticed on social media such as Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. But now she's just a vlogger. It's great content. I will link her channel down in the description. Now, this video is not meant to make fun of her or mock her. It's actually meant to be an educational video. So if you're interested in YouTube or photo editing in general, this video is for you. So yeah, she was making a YouTube thumbnail in this video, and it almost was like, Catherine, you're doing things the hard way. There was a specific part of the video where she was like using an eraser to painstakingly go around her outline on a photo because she was trying to blend two photos together so it looked like there were two of her in a thumbnail. And I was just like, gosh, she is doing things the hard way. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over to my desktop and make a thumbnail. However, there's a caveat to this. In that video, she was using Photoshop. I am not going to be using Photoshop. I'm going to be using GIMP, which is the GNU image manipulation program. It's free and open source software, so you don't even have to pay for it. It's a Photoshop alternative. However, for those Photoshop people out there, the stuff I'm going to show you in this program, you can also do in Photoshop very easily. So don't let the fact that I'm using GIMP deter you from watching this video, because you can do the same exact things in Photoshop. They might be in a different place in Photoshop, but if you know Photoshop well enough, you'll be able to do the same stuff in Photoshop that I'm going to be doing in GIMP. So here I am in GIMP, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a thumbnail for my other channel, which is called The Living Picker. Go on over there and subscribe over there if you're interested in eBay or in reselling, even as an educational thing. Go over there. I'm doing Vlogmas, which I'm uploading every day till Christmas. So go ahead and subscribe to that channel as well. But I'm going to be creating a thumbnail for that channel, and I'm going to be merging two photographs like she was together. I'm not going to do exactly what she was doing, but I'm going to do something similar. So I've got my two photographs open. Here I am holding a DVD player. And here I am pretending to take a nap on my outdoor couch. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw a path around myself first. So I'm going to go ahead and use the lasso tool first. And I'm just going to draw a selection around there and then convert it to a path. So first, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in down here. And this is where I'm going to start, right here. And I'm just going to click right here. And then just start drawing a path with multiple clicks around here like this. Now when it comes to corners and like bends and stuff, I like to do multiple points along it, so you get a nice rounded edge. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that. Okay, as you can see, I accidentally clicked off of where I want the path. I've got a couple points off of here. All I have to do is press backspace and I'll eliminate the last point created. And now I can just continue drawing. Okay, so I'm almost done with the selection I've drawn around myself. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go straight down to the starting point over here, which is right here. I'm just going to go ahead and just click that, and it's going to make it one continuous line around. And that is finishing the selection. Now, there are a couple things to this I'm going to point out. This is just a lot drawing around the outside outline. But of course, I've got around the chords right here that I need to draw. And, of course, this space right here. But this is where the pass tool comes in. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to select right here. I'm just going to go ahead and hit to pass. It's going to go ahead and convert it to a path, which is right here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and right click and hit edit path right here. And now this allows me also to go around and make adjustments to things if I need to around here. If I wanted to go, press control right here, put that right there, put another point along the path, and then drag this out here and it puts it right there. I can do that if I want to. I'm not going to, but I can. So it allows me to correct whatever lines I have right here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw around here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just click and start drawing. And while I'm drawing this, I'm going to just cut off the recording. So I will be back when I'm done. Okay, so I have the path drawn around these particular spots now. So all I'm going to do is click off the path tool, and I'm going to go select none, and then I'm going to go select from path. And now it's going to put the selection over everything I've drawn a path around. In order for this to work, you have to also have the path selected over here on the path section right here. And then I'm just going to go edit, copy, and then I'm going to go edit, paste, and I'm going to go over here to layers right here, and here it is. And I'm going to right click on that and hit 2 new layer. And basically now I can hide both these layers, and there I am. And then what I'm also going to do now is edit paste again, so I have 2 of them. Now I do this as a fail safe in case I mess something up. I always have that layer to go back to. So just hide all of these. And there we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this one up here. So now I'm going to deal with this particular photograph. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw a path here. However, I'm not going to use the free select tool this time. I'm just going to use the pass tool because you can just use the pass tool just to do it. Now, this works a little bit differently than the free select tool, and some people like it better than the free select tool. I don't know, I like the free select tool, but some people like this. There is some pluses and minuses to using the path tool, and I'm going to go over some of them right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and start the path right here, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and go around right here, and it's going to draw a line, right? And then here is a bend right here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and draw the line there. Then I'm going to go ahead and press the control button right here and take this and bend it around like this. And then it's going to create a line right here. Now, then I can go ahead and just draw this right here and continue on. There is a little idiosyncrasy to the path tool. Is if I go ahead and I'm selected right here, and I go and click right here, it doesn't draw the line. So I have to connect these 2 points. So I'll go ahead and hold control and click on this white thing, and it shows a chain link right there. So I can link them together. And then I can do it again right here. So you can go ahead and click right here as well. But make sure you're connecting it, because what I like to do with the path tool is I will usually try and click on this, but I'll click it here and miss. See, these two are not connected. So you have to connect those two. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this path, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so a secret to using the paths tool is paths allow you to go outside the bounds of the image itself. So I can just click out here to create a point, hold control right here, connect the two, zoom in and see if the line matches up, and it does. And then I can just go right all the way down here. Just click right there, connect these two, and now all I have to do is connect these. Now, in order for this next part to work, you have to make sure your path is all the way connected. If it's not all the way connected in a circuit like this will not work. But a lot of times, it's because you've missed a point right there. So hopefully, I got everything connected. So I'm just going to go right here to the paths section right here. And here I go. I'm going to go right click. I'm going to go ahead and hit, where is it? Path to selection. And actually I did do it right because it's got a selection right here. Now, if you didn't connect all your points, if you like missed one or something like that, you would see like random dotted lines going through. If it does that, that means your path is not connected. Okay, so to demonstrate what can happen if you don't connect all your points with the path tool, I went and I disconnected several points. And I'm going to go ahead and right click right here and hit path to selection. And as you can see, I have like these stray dotted lines right here. And that means that all the points aren't connected if it does this. And it's relatively easy to find where you made the mistakes, because all you have to do is follow the points back to here, and see, here's a break. So all I have to do is make sure I have the path tool selected right here. I'm going to go ahead and click this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and press Control right here and link those two together. Like that. That's all you have to do for that. And I'm going to go ahead and follow these lines again to right here. Here's another one right here. See? And then just connect those two together like that. Same process. And then I have one down here. And it's this one right here. These aren't connected. So I'm going to go ahead and click down here and connect these two together. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit select none, and then I'm going to go back here and select the path again. And now it's all the way around again. Now I did that to demonstrate the importance of making sure all your points are connected while using the path tool, because if not, this trick would not work. With the lasso tool right here, all points are always connected, but not with the path tool. So just keep that in mind. So now I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to go over here to layers right here. And now I'm going to do an edit, copy, edit, paste, and it's going to paste a layer right here. And I'm just going to go over here and send it to the layer right here. And basically, there I am on the couch. Now I'm going to go ahead and paste it again as my failsafe to new layer. Alright, so now I have popped those out as layers. Okay, so basically now I can just go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and name these. I'm going to couch, and then couch background. Now I'm going to go ahead and name this couch 1 and rename this one couch 2. And now I'm just going to name this one DVD background, and then just name this one DVD 1 and name this one DVD 2. Now, that step is not necessary. I'm just doing that so I can keep track of that. So, now I'm just going to go ahead and hide these right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring up the DVD background right here. And I'm going to go ahead and click out of the path tool because I don't need it anymore. Okay, so now I'm going to start moving some of the backgrounds around. I'm going to go ahead and hide DVD background for a second because I'm going to move this one over. So I'm going to go ahead and select the move tool and move this over like this. And I think I just want it, yeah, right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and unhide this. And then I'm going to move this way. Like this. Now, I'm going to take this and move this layer down here like this. And put it right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and move that over. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and select this and unhide it like that, right? And I'm just going to pop it over here like this. Now it's starting to look like I got 3 of me, but we're going to go ahead and move this down. Alright, now I'm also going to go ahead and pop the couch, one of these couch layers out here too, like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and move this couch over there, so I'm going to go ahead and hide this one again. So I'm going to go ahead and move this couch so it is in line with this couch. Like that, right? So now I'm going to go ahead back to DVD 1 right here and do that. Now, of course, I've popped that right out. Now I'm going to go ahead and hide these two again, like this, because I got everything where I want it. And I'm just going to go ahead and blur these backgrounds like this. So I'm going to go ahead and select DVD background first, like this. And I'm going to go ahead and hit blur. I'm going to use the Gaussian blur. I'm going to just turn this up. Like that. About 90%. There we go. Then I'm also going to go ahead and do the same thing here. Filters, blur, Gaussian blur. Turn it all the way up to about 90%. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop these out. That one. And then this one. And as you can see now, these overlap each other. Now I can also play around with these layers, like go here to couch 1 and move this a little bit like over here. Like this, so they both overlap each other. And I'm going to go right here to DVD background right here, move that up there like that. And now, so now that's pretty much how I would do. Now as you can see, the way I've done it, these photos automatically blend together. I don't have to use an eraser tool because I'd already popped myself out of the background. So this is basically the thumbnail I would use for this particular video. And I will link to the video down below, but I think I'm going to modify it off camera, but you get the general idea. Okay, there's a couple things that I'm going to go over. And I was talking about the eraser that Catherine was using to go over details and stuff like that. One of the huge benefits of popping yourself out as a layer like this is that you can just take your eraser right here, and you don't have to use this really tiny eraser to go around your finer details. You can just simply take a big eraser like this Just put it on the end and just erase. Like this. You see? Now this happens as long as you have the background selected. So I can just go ahead and try to erase right here. It's not going to hurt that layer. But as you can see, I can unhide this. It's erasing underneath of it, but it's not going to hurt this layer right here. But I can just simply just do that. So if you have like finer details that you need to erase around to do some blending of different backgrounds or something like that, this makes it a lot easier because you don't have to go through and get this tiny eraser like this. Let's go ahead, let's bring up and go right here to like my hair and get this tiny eraser right here. Say, let's just make it tiny and try and go like around the hair like this with this tiny eraser. Let's just make it tiny, like with a 7 thing, and try and go around here like this. It's a lot easier because I can just go ahead and take a bigger eraser and just not quite that big, like a 16 thing, and just go like this, and it creates that effect there, and hit that. Popping yourself out like as another layer like that has a lot of benefits. Also, another benefit is like if you think you're a little bit too small, you can scale yourself up like this, make yourself bigger or smaller. The possibilities are endless with this type of photo editing and using layers and pulling yourself out of the photograph like that. Just to show you, I did do some modifying a little bit off camera. And this is the thumbnail I decided to go with. I've blown myself up. I drew a path around myself right here and stroked the path around myself so I have that white border. So this is the thumbnail that's on the video. So I'm hoping that this actually made sense, because as I'm recording it, this seems like it's the most random shit I've done on YouTube in the 3 years I've been making YouTube videos off and on. So I hope that it makes sense when I edit it, and I hope it makes sense to you. But the bottom line is just learn your editor, okay? Whether you use Photoshop or GIMP, just learn it. Like I said, this is a educational video. It wasn't meant to make fun of anybody or anything. I just used her as the example. She's a great YouTuber. Go check her out. Link in the description. And I hope this helps. And I will see you in the next video.